Anybody have an opening word for the word? You know what? I think Nick would be no, that would be a horrible opening word. That would be a horrible opening word. Let me jump into the browser capture. Ah, the cat cam is still on. And so poorly positioned. Solid. As an opener, you know what? That's a solid opener. I feel a bit stupid. I ordered a load of new clothes for the gym and I accidentally sent them to my university address. I'm going to contact the letting agency. I don't know what letting means, to see if it's there, but I'm scared I wasted a load of money. If it failed to deliver, that sometimes means you get your money back. But the Mets are awesome because the Red Sox fans and Met fans share an unbridled hate for the Yankees. Let's fucking go! Yankees are corporate shills. We don't like that. Wait, we said solid as the opener. S-O-L-I-D. I do remember as a kid, my father was, he wasn't really a Yankees fan, but he was rooting for the Yankees. And I remember the series where Kurt Schilling, like his ankle started bleeding and the Red Sox came back from like a 3-0 in the series. And they came back to win, and my father got so fucking mad when I cheered that they won. I had never seen my father this mad in my entire life. It was the one time he like legitimately yelled at me. Or should I contact the company I bought it from? I would ask for that one. I would say that one. I'm autistic. My dad would ask me who I'm cheering for, and I was like, the winning team. I mean, to be fair, that's what a lot of people do. They just don't admit it. Somebody sent another good word. Idols. Nope, that's not gonna work. But in null. That was 2004 series and it was flippin' awesome. I fully agree. It was great. From my perspective, I loved it. My father was not a fan. I always say the ref is bad. It works every time. Oh yeah, that's true. If you're just trying to make up shit to stay in the conversation, absolutely. How about immure? Is that a word? Immure? Fuck. I thought it might be a word. Neurotypical tribalism is alien to me. To be fair, I'm not really tribalist. I do have teams that I like. Minor's a better word. Minor is a real word also. That's the huge benefit. M-I-N-E-R. Thought it might be O-R. That's a different kind of minor, right? Okay, hold on. So it's I blank E probably. How about no. C-H-I chide, chime, chib, chite. Is this a word? This feels like a slur. I'm glad it doesn't count. For some reason, it felt like a slur. How about T-H? T-H-I... I'm not sure what's going on. I never got into Wordle. Wordle is the great dumb game of our life. I mean, I think it's pretty hard to lose a Wordle, which is nice. Pies? I don't think pies is a word, is it? P-I-E... Oh, we have no S's anyway. Hold on. It's probably C-H-I... I want to say D, but... Chibe? White! Oh! Absurd Titty, you're absolutely cleaning up recently. It's gotta be white, right? Oh, wow. And there's still an H, but it's not there. Wait, what? So it's W-E-I... Chive. Yeah, chive was what I was looking for, too. I was thinking of a word like that. G-H-T. Oh, my God. No, wait. No, it's way. It's way. Not wait. It's way. You got me there. Let's fucking go. Okay, that's clean. Let's do the connections. It's one of the great puzzle games of our time, though. I love this. But yeah, when I think of sports, like, I mean, I'm a big fan of tennis at this point in my life. I'm also a big fan of, I'm a medium fan of, like, European football, but I don't really have specific teams. I like people, but I don't really have a team. Great puzzle games of our time, Blueprints. Oh, I mean, Blueprints operated on a level that I could not reach. You know what I mean? It probably is one of the great puzzle games of our time, but I'm not one of the great puzzlers of our time. You know what I mean? Hold on. We got cardwood, foam. These all seem too closely related for me to send it. It's like too close. Wood. Let's fucking go. Hold on. To wedge, maybe to wedge, to lodge, to put yourself in somewhere, right? To house, to quarter. No, it's not quarter. Okay, it's not quarter. To hole, maybe? You should show chat your notes sometime. Show chat your notes sometime with Liz. What do you mean my notes? Oh, wait a minute. Quarter's right. One of these is wrong. Oh, this is not good. Golf clubs, wedge, iron, wood, putter. Oh my God. Wait, a wood, a wedge, an iron, a wood, wedge, iron, putter. There you go. Easy dub. Easy dub. Huge dub, actually. To house, to lodge, to quarter. Those three we now know are correct. Oh, my Blueprints notes? They're on a whiteboard somewhere. I don't know what happened with the move, but they are around somewhere. They are around. They are not helpful. Those were the mad scribblings of a man losing his mind. House, lodge, quarter, board? Maybe it's board. Or to hole. I think to board. Fuck yes. That's the green? I guess the green isn't the easiest one, but it feels like it should have been more difficult than that. Yeah, it would be fun to look at them. I mean, they are mad scribblings. I'll bring them back up if I ever play it again. I think I have the type of ADHD. If I have ADHD, I have the type that makes that impossible. To mince, to cube, to dice, to hash? To hash. That's fair. Like a hash brown. To cut into pieces. Cut me in my heart into pieces. These are my homemade jorts. Am I right? That was not our best. That was not my best. What do we got for the mini? Let's try the mini. It's a solid... Wait, what was the purple? What was the purple? I didn't see what the purple was. Connections? Admire puzzle? Memory card? What is a memory card? Oh my God. Like what I would shove into the PlayStation 2 in back in the early aughts. What is a memory hole? Yeah, what is a memory hole? Memory lane, memory foam. I got both of those. What, like a USB stick? Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna assume that's what a memory card is, maybe? Then what? I don't think anyone calls it that, but I guess so. What is a memory hole? Is that like when you get lost in a memory? Memory hole is where you put the card. That's entirely fair. That's entirely fair and hilarious. Memory card is for like PlayStation 1. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Is there like a non-game centric definition of that? Because like, I mean, the New York Times is not often giving us a game as a gamer's perspective. You know what I mean? That's incredible. Cool, dope, fire. What do the kids say? What does Gen Z say here? That might be 3 letters. Memory hole, an imaginary place where an inconvenient or unpleasant information can be put and quickly forgotten. Yo, what? Is that like some kind of like, is that like a trauma response kind of thing? Like some kind of therapy? That's crazy. Those never worked for me. There was like, I remember people talking about something called a memory palace. I remember a memory palace was also a thing that people talked about. And like, I don't know. I never really got, I never made any fucking sense to me. I don't understand. Makes a mistake, a error. To err? A mind palace. Yeah, that doesn't, it never worked for me. I tried it. The New York Time is now old, man. Well, that's a reference to Malcolm in the Middle. I know they're rebooting Malcolm in the Middle, which is crazy. It's such an old show. I loved it though. My UK homies game store is now gone. Delete Thanos snap. I miss physical stores to buy games, and I miss buying physical copies of games. Even now, if you buy the physical copy of a game, it's like actually just a key to an internet storage version. You know what I mean? Like, it kind of sucks, actually. Yeah, the term Mind Palace came from Sherlock Holmes, and people just started saying it after the Benedict Cumberbatch series. Yeah, but isn't a Mind Palace also like don't you? So like when you want to remember a specific fact, right? You try to visualize the fact as an item, and then you put it somewhere in a visual representation of your house or something. Isn't that how it works? But it never made any fucking sense to me. Like, my brain does not work like that. Piece of cake or spill the beans, they're sayings. S-A-Y-I-N, nope. Cool in a throwback kind of way. It's rad, it's dope, D-O-P-E, rad, R-A-D. Oh wait, rad. No, that's incredible, that's rad. Wait a minute, I think that works. We might need to look at some C1 down. With 9 across, something you might wake up from and go, huh? A confusing dream. 1D, wait. Alarm, ace. That's ace? Is that what you're trying to say? Are you 1 down, alarm. Oh! And ace, A-C-E? That's incredible, that's ace? That's crazy, that's a stupid way of saying it. I think I'm wrong. Yeah, I feel, I think rad makes more sense. I agree. R-A-D? Rad? Ace would be something that like the Great Gatsby would say, you know what I mean? Like Nick Carraway ass saying. The method of loci is traditionally assigned to the Greek poet Simonides of Cleos. Yo, I can't pronounce French names for shit, but I got Simonides on try fucking one. Let's give credit where credit is due. Who is said to have used it to recall a seating arrangement at a banquet hall that collapsed, allowing him to identify the crushed victims by remembering each person. How does it work? Do you know how it works? I mean, that sounds like a big thing. 1A might be wow. Wow, that's incredible. Okay, I think we need to know what some of these downs are. What's spoken to a fast food, oh, it would be an order. Wait a minute. O-R-D-E-R. Okay, so this is WoW. This is WoW. World of Warcraft. Okay. We're getting somewhere. Okay, so then what would this be? Something you might wake up from and go, huh? Worst dream. No. W-O-R-S. Nope. A wet dream. I don't think so, but I'm going to assume this one is dream. D-R-E-A-M. And this is a wet dream. I literally can't think of anything else. I'm so sorry. Weird. That's dumb. Method of Loci is Mind Palace without the vivid without the sci-fi vivid hallucination buzzwords. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. I like that better, actually, to be honest. Cool in a throwback kind of way. Why is everything cool or incredible or weird? Errors as in mistake. That's right. ERRS. Errors comes up so often. Pen, to write? To write. Yeah, WRITE. We got something here. 5 down, OpenAI product that creates video clips based on prompts. I want to end it all. I don't keep up to date on my OpenAI information. I'm gonna be real with you. If you combine soda, is it literally called soda? There's no fucking shot. Sora. That makes way more sense. SORA, Sora. Like the character from the Disney version of Final Fantasy. I forgot what it's called. Retro. Wait, retro? Retro. Yep, that's retro. What is 7? Idiot. Oh my god. Is it idiot? No, it's not idiot. Idiom. Wait, idiom. Let's fucking go. Kingdom Hearts. Thank you. Thank you. I forgot. My apologies. Back to puzzle. I think that's the end of those. Anybody have a opening country for the global? Anything will do. Any country will do that has not committed the heinous act of colonialism. Or at least if I don't know about their heinous act of colonialism. I'd be shocked if Estonia has done any colonialism. That is 16,000 kilometers away. I'm pretty sure the planet is only like 19,000 kilometers. You do the mini in the same time it takes most people to do a normal. That is not fucking true. I'm pretty sure it takes people at least like 20 minutes to do the whole ass crossword. That's crazy. But that being said, I do take a long fucking time. I'm famously dyslexic. Let's hit. I'm willing to. I never said most. Ah, fuck. You do the mini in the same time it takes some people. Fuck, you're right. I cocked it. Let's hit a spicy Lesotho. Let's hit a spicy Lesotho. You know what? French? Southern Territories. Fuck. You're a fifth of the way through your dyslexic quota for the year. Well, luckily there's only 5 months, and we've gone through a full month. A year is only 5 months, right? Oof, it's not great. That's not great. I'm not doing numbers. I am doing numbers in that, actually, which is way worse. Let's hit Malawi. No, it's got to be further than Malawi. Let's say Uruguay. Uruguay is barely warmer. It's 9,000 kilometers from Uruguay. How about like Reunion Island? Reunion. I did not mean Solomon Islands. How do you spell reunion? Oh, prostrat. I read that as prostate, and I'm like, what? Bella's just going to stop streaming in July once he reaches. That would be actually a crazy challenge and would suck because I absolutely will fail. Isn't Reunion Island one of these? Meaning person, action, object. You use it to prime your mnemonics. Mnemonics, let's go. Within other frameworks like method of Lochi, 7 clubs in the bottom room. The sound of rain. I feel like, so like the way that my brain works, ironically, this is why I play so many maps. And I mentioned this to my therapist and he was like, yeah, that sounds like autism. The way that my memory works is that almost everything I can access in my memory is placed on a series of maps. Like, they're not just maps like the Earth, right? Like, it's not just a map of the Earth, but there's also like maps of my house, or maps of or like if I'm remembering the steps it takes to do something, it's like a map of the tree of steps that you do, right? It's not really like, I don't really memorize things. I don't know how other people access memories. I think it's really weird that other people don't do that. Combining two, if you train a few hours a day, you can usually go from normal memory to remembering the order of 2 decks of playing cards in 2 minutes. Wait, that's actually crazy. I'm actually really good at the game memory, by the way. Like, if I was to go pro in anything, it would be that. Let's hit Madagascar. Fuck. Yeah, memory is a muscle figuratively. Yeah, and I feel like I've let it wither away a little bit. I'm gonna be real honest with you. Let's hit Fiji. Fiji is warmer. This is actually upsetting. If you went pro in anything, it should be the global. I am very good at the global. Now that I've figured out almost what a kilometer is, I'm doing fucking numbers. My memories are usually just the way I remember how something happened in the exact moment and environment. Yeah, I don't understand how that works. Then how do you not just like overload like, how do you sift through all of that information to get to the specific memory that you need? Like, that doesn't make sense for me. These games are good for you. You know what? You're right. This is probably the best, other than the fact that I don't smoke, I don't drink, and I exercise with a decent regularity. This is probably one of the healthier things I do for myself. Let's say this is 2,000 kilometers. I'm gonna say that puts us around here. I don't know what these islands are. Let's say Guam. Guam is not a place. Okay. U.S. Marshall Islands. Did you mean the Marshall Islands? Yeah, I did, actually. We're cooler. Wait, how can we be cooler from there? How about East Timor? Timor-Leste, sorry. Did you mean Timor-Leste? I did. Timor-Leste is still not closer. What the fuck is it, New Zealand? Ah! Okay, it was actually the easiest country in the Pacific. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, let's do the Worldle. The Worldle? Most people don't know how they do things. They're just like a fish in water and they have a fluency. Yeah, I mean, I think that makes sense. Like, I feel like if my memories work the way that MKW just described, like, I would have to just, like, magically do it. What the fuck is this country? I think the image isn't loading. I think this might be a country. This looks like a broken atoll, maybe? So I'm gonna guess this is... Jesus fucking Christ. This is gonna be a really hard one. The population of this country is going to be under 10,000 for sure. Ooh, we got a weird ad there. I'm going to say this is Guam. I don't know what Guam looks like. Maybe it is Guam. That would have been crazy. It is not. French Southern Territories. It is not French Southern Territories. It is Reunion Island. The Maldives. Maldives. This is crazy. What the fuck is this country? It's whatever this is. I don't know what that is, but it's whatever that is. I've never heard of it. I think we have to send out random guesses. French Southern Territories. I don't know what else it would be. We're going to send out Eland. This is so cooked. This is what? I'm washed. American Samoa. British Indian Ocean Territory. This is bullshit. We're going to Google this. I don't think... Yeah, there's no fucking shot. Island is in... I know it is! I just couldn't think of anything, and I just wanted to click on something. Honestly, if you got rid of the British flag, this is kind of a dope flag. If you got rid of the British part, this is honestly a 10 out of 10 flag. This place is beautiful. What is the population of this country? We're going to use this for the GeoGrid for sure. The Union Jack makes it 100% cooler. I highly disagree. Oops, all caps. No, actually, you know what? I fuck with the all caps. I think that was the perfect use of it. Getting rid of the British has always made things better. As an American, fully agree. What is the population of this place? Population 2,000 military personnel, so 0. The population of this place is 0. Not a country. This is some bullshit. We're getting rid of that for sure, but we are going to need... What the fuck is this? That's a terrible fucking ad. Slap pop nu? Probier dies Japanese Truc. Het is genial. Genial. That is a fake fucking language. That is a fake goddamn language. Somebody hit me with yes. Somebody hit me with a why do you have ads? You know what? Because every once in a while it provides some entertainment. I think it means I've never heard of the apenu part, but I'm gonna guess it means drooling in your sleep. India is a great first guess. India. This is Georgia. I'm gonna guess it means drooling in your sleep. Try this Japanese trick. It is very good. Basically, Dutch is a fake fucking language. Also, horrible, stupid ad. W Georgia, for sure. GG's. All right. Flag with only 2 colors. Fuck. I really wanted to send British Indian Ocean Territory. What was it called? But unfortunately, that is not going to work on any of these grids. Area of greater than 500,000 square kilometers. Name is 6 letters long. Flag with only 2 colors. Top 20 in rail transport network size. Fuck. We decided that that is a horrible category, didn't we? That's like a really hard category and made up and fake. In Asia, GDP per capita of over 20K. Fuck. These are all really hard. We're gonna hit Kazakhstan maybe for this one. KZ. How do you spell Kazakh? K-A-Z. Kazakhstan? Epic. We'll take an epic because I think the only options here are going to be epic. Oh, Mongolia would have been good. Do you think the GDP per capita of Mongolia is over 20K? I kind of doubt it. I don't know, but I kind of doubt it. Mongolia has 2 colors, right? No, Mongolia has three colors on their flag. Let's hit Mongolia here. Is that too easy? That might be too easy. You know what? Fuck it. Mongolia. This is going to be a bad one. M-O-N-G-O-L-I-A. Okay, that's 8 letters. Name is 6 letters long. J-A-P-A-N. No. Thailand? No. I think I might be cooked. Name is 6 letters long. I hate those. They're easy though. I feel like I should get this. In Asia, let's hit Nepal. Nepal. Fuck. Why are they all 5 or 7? It has to be exactly 6 letters long. Vietnam. That's 7. Top right, Ukraine. Top right. Which one's right? Over here? Ukraine. We'll send it. Wait. Top 20 in rail network size? Okay, the problem is I don't know any of the answers here. But I could send Ukraine. I don't know. Ukraine? I feel like we got weird answers in this category last time. How is it 14%? How? That's insane. I'm going off Ukraine is big. Well, then this category is just size of country. Russia. You know what? Fuck it. I almost said suck it. Russia. This is a stupid category because Japan and Switzerland are the number 1 and 2 in this category, presumably, like by sheer density. Malta bottom right. I love Malta. We send Malta whenever we can. Malta. Is there a third color? I think there's a third color in Malta, isn't there? Because there's like a little cross at the top, and isn't it black and red? And then the whole flag is like white and red, but so technically black is a color, or gray maybe? I could be wrong. Does it count emblems? Yeah, it does count the emblem on it. Yeah, I think there is one extra color in there, but M-A-L-T-A, fuck. In Asia, 6 letters long. This is so hard. I should have put Russia there, actually. Try it, and if it doesn't count, I'll not. You know what? Whenever that is presented to me, I send it. Malta, but we are going to get cooked here, I think. Yep. Honorable nut. Oh, I haven't drunk any of my coffee. Nut. Thank you to a real one. Send Kuwait for middle. Kuwait. W-A-I-T. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, send it. Easy dub. Let's go. Or Cyprus or Brunei. How did you come up with so many 6-letter ones? How do you do that without guessing? I had to guess and then count each one. That's crazy. Name is 6 letters long. Wait a minute. So presumably some of the ones that you send might work here. Jordan? I feel like Jordan might work here. GDP per capita of over 20K. I'm going to send Jordan. The Jordan? Oh! Okay, it's not the right Cyprus would have worked better. Wait a minute. God damn it. That's a legendary pick, but it's devastating. I wish we could send Bulgaria for one of these. You think Bulgaria is bigger than 500,000 square kilometers? I don't know how big 500,000 square kilometers is. Nah. I feel like it might be. I feel like we're overestimating how big 500,000 square kilometers is. It happens to the best of us, MKW. Nah. Wait, MKW, does the MKW part actually come from Mario Kart World? Is that what the MKW actually stands for? I just don't, that's crazy. That's awesome. That's so funny. Would South Africa work for top left? Yes. Because this category is stupid. This category is dumb. And it's legendary? Yo, I don't understand this fucking category at all, man. I feel like I have a vastly different interpretation of the answers of these. That's insane. GDP per capita of over 20K, area of greater than 500,000 square kilometers. What's the weirdest country we can think of that's big? Canada. Canada's kind of weird. Do people often think of Canada? Antarctica? Antarctica is not a country, apparently. I think it should be. If we're including the French Southern Territories, trying to think. The Falkland Islands, maybe? That's probably not 500,000 square kilometers. I don't think it even has a GDP. Yeah, I was kind of hoping that the salaries of all the scientists would count as the GDP. And I assumed that the scientists would make bank. Even if you're a janitor on Antarctica, I feel like you should make 20K. Minimum. That's just my assumption, though. Unless they all do it for free, which would be crazy. Like, with just perks. Yo, I would have loved to have worked on in Antarctica. I think that was my actual calling. I have no scientific abilities, but, like, I would have loved the vibe. I don't know if they accept people to just go for vibes, but, like, I would have loved that. Somebody, Deo had that opportunity, didn't he? Did you see that house episode? Yeah, it's like literally one of my favorite episodes. It's the last episode before the writer's strike in 2008, I think. And so it's the last episode that they had planned pre-writer's strike. And it was just so good. Not saying that the writer's strike like ruined the season. It actually made the season 10 times better. And did you get to that season 7 episode? No, once we moved, we kind of lost the show. We didn't lose the show. We just like didn't keep up with it anymore. Which is crazy because it is one of my favorite shows. I think we will pick it up again. The problem is we don't have a projector in the bedroom anymore. We don't have like a TV in the bedroom. And it was usually our like, we're going to watch one episode before we fall asleep. But now you have to stand up and move after watching it, which wakes me up again. So like, you know, like when you're kind of like falling asleep kind of on the couch and then the second you stand up, you're like, I'm wide awake. That's kind of what happened. So we ended up losing that slot in our entertainment cycle. An area of greater than 500,000 square kilometers. Does Japan have an area of greater? Projector in the bedroom is vibes. I love projectors everywhere. I think projectors are awesome. They're so dope. Let's hit Japan. I think Japan is over 500,000 square kilometers. What? That's crazy. My best square beat 98% of players. Yeah, but that fucking sucked. I can't believe, how big is Japan? Size of Japan km squared. Wow, it's not even fucking close. That's crazy. Wait, where does it, I want to get it confirmed elsewhere? Where does it say it? Area. Yo, that's crazy. I did not know that. That's actually nuts. That's absolutely nuts. Yo, should I? You should nut Absurd Titty. It is the honorable thing to do, Absurd Titty. For sure. Let's hit the food guesser. I don't even want to see my GeoGrid. It's so bad. Least popular answers. Mexico? Let's fucking go! Wait. Did it get you twice again? That's crazy. France, what did I say? Whoa. France was the least popular answer? That's crazy. Also, France is bigger than Japan? When did that happen? Yo, is the tribute not working? Because I only see you getting timed out. Unless it timed out me as the other one, which doesn't work. That's crazy. But yeah, France is a wild send here. I can't believe that's the least popular. Also, we got the least popular in, oh, no, we didn't. We put it here. It's better here anyway. That was not our best. Absurd Titty, welcome back. Yo, did it not work? I'm gonna check StreamerBot real quick. Ukraine is least popular too. That's weird, man. That's so weird. This category is scuffed. Where are the board answers? Where are the board answers? Here we go. Board answers. Wait, let's look at the one with the most options. It's literally just size of country and if they have trains. That's crazy. Like, India makes sense, right? China makes sense, of course. But, like, Canada doesn't have a rail system. Let's be real. This is crazy. I don't know how this system works, but it's wrong. Yo, Bolero calling GeoGrid bummy bum bum. It's bad. This category fucking sucks. How you doing, Goofy Ghoul? I also love that pronunciation of Goofy Ghoul. What do we got? This is vodka. Oh, God. Vodka, clam juice. This is an American thing, right? Maybe like Jamaica? Clam juice, tomato juice, hot sauce, Worcestershire. This is that drink. White girl dinner. This is that drink that's like people drink when they have hangovers, right? A Bloody Mary? Is that what it is? Do you think a Bloody Mary originated in the United Kingdom? Pickled bean. Okay, that's got to be America. That's got to be the United Kingdom. United Kingdom. For the 10th time? Cold. It's to the northwest. It's got to be Canada? It's called a Caesar. How is that different? How is that different? Yeah, I was about to say, Goofy Ghoul, you must have missed a couple. Because I'm pretty sure you've definitely been in your assigned seat more than 10 times. Caesar is a cocktail originating from Canada. It was created in 1969 by Walter Chell, a bartender at the Calgary Inn in Calgary, Alberta. I've been concentrating on your streak. Well, yeah, you actually get rewarded for a streak, whereas you actually pay a point for the roll call. Although, ooh, I have an idea. When I do my social credit system, right, I will have your roll call number count into it somehow. I'll figure it out. I'm not sure how, but I will figure it out. It is so hard. I've been trying to do it almost. I've been trying to figure it out, but it's not been working. The roll call inflation. You're right. Hold on. Oh, wait. No. We need to do stream manager. I need to jump in, and you're right. I need to hit the. Let's see, what is it? Viewer rewards, power up channel points, manage channel points. We need to increase this with inflation. What's the inflation rate? Inflation rate. Should I do Netherlands or America? Let's do USA. 2.7. So 2.7 times, no, 1.027 times 25,000. So copy, Control V times X, 1.027 equals. Bolero, you are calling for resistance against inflation atrocity. They say you die a hero or live long enough to become the villain. I get that now. That's totally fair. That's totally fair. But I raise you that this is now what it costs. You know what? We're even going to bump it up by 1 for the round as a rounding error. Copy. And then edit. How much does it cost? It costs Control V and then delete 7. Better, you got 2 seconds. You got 2 seconds before I'm sending it. If you have the coin. People riot. I'm sorry, I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules. Awesome. We're doing that weekly, by the way. We're doing that weekly. I'm going to say yuck. This is a horrible drink. That's a 0 out of 10 for sure. I support inflation. As somebody already on the top, I did unplanned spending on the reverb part. Yeah, but the reverb part, how can you resist that? What is this? This is octopus, olive oil, paprika, coarse salt. Okay, I'm not like an animal activist or anything, but I do think that it's kind of weird to eat octopus. Like, I don't think they're too smart. We got to encourage economic growth. Probably Spain. You make an excellent point. This is very Mediterranean coded. You were thinking Spain. I think actually looking at this table, the wine in the cup, the glass cup like this, that's Spain coded, right? The bread also Spain coded. I'm thinking Catalan. I bet it costs a few squid. Let's hit with the... Yeah, I'm going to say Spain. I think Spain is a good guess. S-P-A-I-N. I think specifically the Catalan region. Fucking got them. Galatia. Fuck. They're right next to each other. We were close. Well, actually, we got it correct. I'm going to say, I mean, it actually looks delicious, but I refuse to eat octopus. They're like way too smart. It's weird. It's like eating an alien species that's smarter than me, but also less strong, I guess. Egg whites, sugar, hazelnuts, flour, vanilla extract, butter, sweetened condensed milk. Is this not just a chocolate cake? AM for the 17th time. How you doing? Are you one of those people who has a Japan dream vacation spot? I do. I think everyone does, don't they? Like, I feel like either you have a dream vacation to Japan lined up in your head already, or somehow you have not spent a moment online in your life. Like, it's crazy. This has got to be just like America, right? Like, this dish is a delectable dessert featuring layers of airy meringue, rich buttercream, Hazelnuts or walnuts provided a delightful crunch. I disagree, but you know, like, whatever. Japan is expensive to me. Yeah, no, that's why it's a dream, not reality. For me, anyway. Japan claw machine is a must for me. I just want to see all the, like, temples and stuff. And, like, I want to see the artisans. I know that's weird, but, like, I want to go to a place. I have this place picked out. It's, like, a place that makes, like, kitchen knives for you in, like, traditional Japanese style. And you help make it. I mean, obviously, you're not doing the, like, heavy lifting in it, but at least you get some kind of connection to it. My dream vacation to Japan involves ramen restaurants only. I mean, that's a huge part of the trip. The trip is like 60% food places and then 40% activities. You know what I mean? Do 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 do. Yeah, no, I feel like you deserve way more than 18 or 17. Yeah, 17. You deserve way more than 17. You've been here so long. It's because I only started this while you had your like hardest work session of the period. You know what I mean? I'm thinking this is decorated with intricate designs, balances sweetness with a hint of nuttiness. The elegant confection is a celebration of its own, perfect for special occasion or indulging your sweet tooth. I mean, that's quite the sales pitch. I think this might be Italian. Is it crazy to say this might be Italian? France? Yeah, it could be France. I think the hazelnut and meringue scream not America. Poland? Poland would be quite the I don't see this shit being served in Warsaw, you know what I mean? It could be Poland. I have no idea. I just wanted to say Warsaw. I'm gonna say I think France. I mean, the grasp of color theory feels kind of Polish to me, but it could be France. We're warm, it's Poland. It borders Poland? It's a Kiev cake. Well, if they had given me the name on the first guess, I would have gotten it. That's Ukraine? Ukraine? Let's go. Lithuania? France would have made a better cake. Yeah, but the meringue felt very French. I don't picture a whole lot of meringue in cakes other than France. I'm gonna say that's an easy yum. That's like a hard yum. Gonna be honest. The sweetened condensed milk, though, does feel not French. Now that you mention it. The final score for sure. Lithuania borders Poland. You were so close. Honestly, I was kind of shocked. I don't know if you were just sending out shit, but like, did I just get an ad for Roblox? Yo, they must be fucking struggling. They're looking for famously 30-year-olds now. Let's put this right here. St. Louis SC. Yo, what? A Balkan treat box? Yo, what the fuck? Versus a steak and gravy pie. I'm gonna be honest, that doesn't look that bad. The left doesn't look that bad. Scotland for the win. Yeah, this doesn't look that bad. I'm just shocked at the naming of this. Free for the first 100 customers. Wait a minute. Free always wins. Free always wins, right? Yeah, right is free. The Balkan treat box. Oh my God. I know. The branding and the freeness. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. That was a race to the fucking top though. That's crazy. Troon, what a place. Yeah, that's so true. That's so Troon. Burnley, we got pie, peas and gravy. That's crazy. We couldn't even see what was in it. I mean, what was in the pie? That's true, but it kind of looked good. The Balkan treat box was for orgasm. I mean, it was really good. Again, right? I mean, right does look good. Salt and pepper chicken loaded fries. I will say the United Kingdom does not really fuck with fried chicken so much, which I find weird. It's literally better fish and chips, but like whatever. That being said, I think this does slap. Yeah, it slaps. Easy right. Pepper chicken slaps. Yeah, I agree. We have improved burger. Alt F4. They fuck with katsu chicken only. That's true. You need to... They fall for the branding so hard on that one. They fall for the branding. You call fried chicken katsu chicken, they're like, oh my God, this is great. It's artisanal. Both of these are horrid. Why does the burger look shiny? Well, if it's improved, they did say improved. If that's the improved burger, I'd hate to see what preceded it. I am so on board with you. That's crazy. Left just for price. I mean, that's also a crazy price for that. I do like onion rings, but the rest of this looks like, honestly, they should kind of be reported. I don't know what the British version of the FDA is, but like, get in there. I think it's this. Whoo! That was a race to the bottom. The left looks like dough, so I'll go with that. Yeah, at least it's just dough. The cheese and ham panini. Jesus fucking Christ. I think this is an easy right? I mean, this is probably the worst one they've served in a while. That's why we got the picture, but like, it's probably this one. Nah, they trolling today. I agree. Honestly, we're on kind of a roll. Yeah, the smoky carcinogenic flavor. We got fish. That fish has teeth, bro. Versus the Bagicha Punjab United Special. The left pick is funny. That is funny. And that's I know that player. I don't remember his name. Hoiberg, right? Let's go here. Oh no, Odengard. That's what it is, Odengard. Oh yeah, I was thinking Emil Hoiberg. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be racist to Danes and Nords. My apologies. Wigan kebab. We've seen the Wigan kebab before. It's not that bad. It doesn't do that bad. The chicharito, though, I really don't like. I mean, maybe that's my own thing. But I think people hate pies. I think the pie might have it. The Wigan kebab might not be that bad. I need to clean my apartment and they will not leave me alone. The cats? Can I hire someone to come pet my cats for me? Okay, so Pio and I had a bit of a domestic this morning. So producer Liz got on her flight this morning. She left the house at like 6 a.m. And from 6 a.m. to 8 a.m., Pio did that thing, you know, when they like go up against like a door and they go, and he just did that for literally 2 hours straight, and I almost fucking lost it, man. It was crazy. Where is Liz? Producer Liz is in the glorious land of alligators and methamphetamines. That is to say, Florida. She's in Florida. There's some kind of wedding of a childhood friend. Florida! On my way. You might have to wait like a solid like 20 hours. I think for this one, we go here, right? Liz would have sorted my parcel situation. That's true. That's true. She would have known what to do. I think we hit the Wigan kebab. The Wigan kebab actually cleaned up that time. That was a solid 20% win. Okay, who the fuck is getting free oysters at the stadium? Control your scran. This is unacceptable. Roast pork sandwich versus oysters. I mean, it's free. It is oysters, though. Is that oyster sitting in a goalie glove? I also thought that. I think it is. And it looks like, based on the wear and tear of it, it is not the first oyster it is shucked. You know what I mean? Free equals hospital visit. But hey, it's in Italy. The hospital visit is also kind of free. Just saying. Just saying. In America, it would be devastating. Let's go over here, though. I mean, I didn't even need to see what that was, to be honest. Oysters at a game seems like a recipe for food poisoning. Like, literally. That is, I'm pretty sure why it did not do well. Left, but I'd eat right. Okay, Brazil never wins, and we've discussed this. I don't know what country this is. MLT. I don't know what that stands for. Oysters demand a sit-down restaurant and bubbly. I think they actually, I'm going to disagree with you. I think oysters demand that you stand and walk and mingle, but you have those little standing tables that you gather around. You know what I mean? Read, Bell? What did I do? Bruh, here we go with Brazil. I know, it can't be Brazil. The Brazil meta, it's wrong. It'll never work. And it's a Brazil pizza, which means, statistically, under this cheese is, I'm just gonna make a guess and say condensed milk. I'm gonna say that they made it with condensed milk. You think right? I really think the ham and cheese baguette is gonna clear here. Brazil pizza looks mid as fuck. That's what I mean. Brazil is constantly fucking up other cultures' food. Price-wise, the beer wins. That's what I mean. It's a ham and cheese baguette. It sounds French, which might mean that it's good. It also looks good. Not gonna lie. And the pint meta. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. Yeah. 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 You gotta get in the Brazil meta. I'm sorry. You just, Brazil will never win. Even if it's against, even if it's Brazil versus Brazil, nobody wins. Yeah, a 5.4 pound pint is like actually great. What the fuck is right? Yeah, what is that? Grilled meats with green mayo. I'm telling you, it's Brazil. It's Brazil again. Oh fuck, it's oysters though. It's oysters versus, these are paid oysters? Also, this is in America. Maybe that changes things. I gotta go with my Baltimore homies. I kind of agree. Oysters in Baltimore. I mean, at least they're on the sea. Kind of. I think, actually. Maybe they're not. The sauce on the left looks good. I mean, better than the sauce here. It's gotta be. No! Yo, I got cooked by the Brazil meta. Holy shit, it's waffle fries. I said too. I know you said it, and I honestly was kind of inclined to agree with you, but the Brazil meta is really strong. It's really strong. It hardly ever breaks. It was just a risk I couldn't take. This is an easy left, right? Hi, Pio. Hi, Bubba. Are you done scratching at shit for me? I think this is an easy left. What? Oh, what was the price? I didn't even see what the price was. 25? In Biden's America? That's crazy. That's crazy. 25 is way too much. You gotta get a new waffle fry guy, you know? That was a bit of hubris. I snatched defeat from the jaws of victory. You are correct. Technically, we beat the average. Unfortunately, CatCam is facing the wrong way. It's facing the wrong way. And I don't know how to fix that. Only producer List knows how to fix that. Done? Let's hit the thrice. It was a burnt end bass brisket in nachos in Georgia. Oh, that's a huge point. It was a brisket. I didn't realize it was a brisket under there. Somehow I missed that. You're gonna run out of points so fast. I mean, actually, Absurd Titty, you probably got enough points. I'm gonna be real. You could probably fart all day and you'd be fine. I mean, your colon would need some help, but you might be fine. The old school Ultima video games had you playing a heroic man or woman known as the what? Now, I'm saving mine to accrue social credits. That's a good idea. That's the kind of forethought we need more of. That's the kind of forethought that earns you social credits, honestly. The what? Ultima video games. They finally made a question designed for people doing this on Twitch, and I actually don't know what an Ultima video game is. Absurd Titty probably does fraud by refunding. That's so rude. How can we keep the power in check in Bolero Nation? No accountability. That's so fair. Guardian? You're saying Guardian. Is that a game? Known as the what? The Guardian? Let's send the Guardian. Guardian? Guardian? It is not. The Legend of Korra? The Avatar. It's going to be the Avatar? Avatar? Let's go. We got it. Abuse of power in front of king. I am dictator here. That is true. The Aang. I cleared the queue of like 150 plus today. We cool, fam. That's so funny. I don't know how to do that. I'm going to be honest with you. I have no idea how to do that. I have no idea how to do that. I did look at my stats the other day, and it was something like I average like 30 timeouts a stream, which I think is so fucking funny. I don't think anyone my size is banning people 30 times a stream. No More Victims is a registered trademark of what safety nonprofit? No More Victims. What safety nonprofit? That I'm not gonna get what this is. I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, 150 is like 3 streams or something because the redeems are wild here. Yeah, there are so many. I also go into other people's streams and I'm like, bro, you gotta up your redeem game, man. There's so many good redeems out there. That's crazy. That's crazy. Twitch should study your points redeem rate. That's literally true.
For sure.
For sure. No More Victims. No More Victims. I'm going to guess this is... I don't know. I'm going to guess this is like... something bad. Show me the next clue. The founding mother dipped out... Oh, it's going to be SADS. Or NADS. Or BADS. What is the other one? Mothers Against Drunk Driving. What's that organization? Sad? Mad. MADD? It's MAD. Mothers Against Drunk Driving. I thought there was also SAD. What is that? Oh, that's students under... Yes! Let's go! They were expecting me to get that from this? That's crazy. Yeah, I was literally thinking some kind of modern day slavery type charity. Or like maybe like a violence against women or something. But like I was like, I don't want to have these dark thoughts, so I'm just gonna bring out the next clue. In 1997, Fendi put out what little strappy handbag that makes us hungry? This is a question for like the 10% of my audience that may or may not have a handbag. I don't know. I only have a fanny pack. Do noodles make you hungry? I mean, no. Noodles don't make me hungry. I love noodles. Are we talking hamburger? Oh. I don't know. Hamburger. I was thinking it was gonna be like a clutch, but like a clutch is not strappy, nor does it make me hungry. Noodles? I don't think it would be noodles. That can't possibly be the name of a handbag, right? I'm gonna say, you know what? Fuck it. Noodles. Especially popular in Art Deco days. A gemstone in a slender step-cut rectangular shape goes by what heavy carb name? Spaghetti? I've never heard of this. Nope, we're not getting it. 2 feet is the average length of what style of bread? Baguette. Oh! Oh, that makes sense because it's a little bag. That's so funny. I would never describe it as makes you hungry. That's so weird. That's such a weird way of doing that. Makes sense, I guess. Prince Siegfried drowns himself at the end of what? 1877 ballet? What the fuck? For sure. For sure. At the end of what? 1877 ballet. All right, ballet heads in the chat. Swan Lake. You know what? We send it. I was thinking this sounds like about around when Tchaikovsky was popping off, so fucking clutch, MKW. That's crazy. Siamese is Greek for dog mouse, which makes a great genus name for what North American critters? Does anyone else have the habit of highlighting words you're reading with your cursor? I do. Do people not do that? I do that all the time. I do have this weird problem with my browser. I don't know if you guys can, the mobile users in chat definitely can't see it, but for some reason I can put my cursor on random parts of this, of text on any browser, and it stays there. And like, I can move it around, and I don't think that's normal. Like, I feel like I have some kind of like virus or something. Like, it's weird. Yeah, I don't know what this is. A North American critter that's a dog mouse. Raccoon! Kinomese? Maybe it could be a raccoon. I don't know if I would call that. Oh, wait. Pio is in the box? Pio is in the box. I just can't get the camera to look at him. Producer Liz has a weird way of getting the camera to look at him, and I don't know how to do it. You know what? Fuck it. We turn on cat cam and we figure it out. How does she do this? There's like a camera control or something? Properties? I don't know how to do it. It's a very weird way. I feel like I should just be able to aim the camera at it, but it never works. Yeah, it doesn't work. I guess right now you're looking at my socks. Must be one of the extensions you have. She does this thing that like looks like the world's stupidest like set of controls. Open source projector? That's probably not right. Height and mixer, no. Transformation? I don't think that's right. Producer Liz's streak might end today. Yo, that's actually crazy. Maybe I should like, I don't know, like find one of her accounts. I don't have a computer to do it. I don't know how to fix the cat cam. I'm so sorry. Producer Liz is gonna have to figure that out. Ask her login. I think she can catch the VOD and preserve it. Can you do that? Wait, you can keep that feels like cheating. Hack her and make it watch the screen. I mean, especially since we're doing such good content while I'm trying to fix a camera. Password is probably I love Bellerophonics 123456. That's the kind of password that actually I would make. Just text her. She's on a plane. She's gonna be on a plane for the next like 6 hours or 3 hours, maybe 2. I don't know. She lands, I think, around 11 on the East Coast. What time is it now? Change stream title, hacking producer list. That's so funny. She will be off the plane at some point. Maybe she'll catch the last couple minutes. Sinomines. I'm gonna guess a raccoon. That's North American as fuck. Nope. A barking squirrel. Oh, prairie dog. Prairie dog. How do you spell prairie? P-R-A-I-R-I-E? I think. So 3 hours. Okay, the 3 hours she'll be. What's a prairie dog? Oh, I love prairie dogs. You've never seen a prairie dog? Let's look for a prairie dog. Hold on. Prairie dog? A-I-R-I-E dog. That's a prairie dog, brother. I'm famously not North American. That's true. Look at how cute he is, though. That's a little guy. That's a land squirrel. I mean, aren't all squirrels on land? Maybe that was a dumb question, but aren't all squirrels on land? Don't question me. He's a little guy. He's a little guy. They're awesome. They do little barks. Those are tree squirrels. Oh, I'm sorry. This is there's earth type and then there's food type. Oh no, not a food type prairie dog. We're not doing that.